Example 3, a property of integrals. Again, we're given the following integrals, and we want to find the value of this integral if at all possible. Some things we should take note of is that this integral is going from -3 to 6, and we don't have a matching value here. This is f of x going from -3 to -1. Here we have f of x going from -1 to 6, but over here we have g of x, which is going from -3 to 1. So we're going to need to explore this one a little bit further. So here's what we do know. We do have an integral of f of x, and that goes from -3 to -1. It also has a value of 4. We also have a second integral of f of x, and that has a value of -6 as it goes from -1 to 6. Now, one of our rules that we were taught or learned earlier was that we can take a range of a to b and split that up into two parts. So if there is a value c that falls in between a and b, we can find the integral from a to that one point and then add that from that midpoint out to the, interior point out to the other end point. Let me give you a graphic so you have something to visualize. Let's say we have our first integral as the area of the rectangle from -3 to -1, and that has an area of +4, so it's above the x-axis. Our second integral covers the area from -1 to 6, and that has an area of -6, so that's below the x-axis. I can add these two areas together to find the total area from -3 to +6, and that's what's happening down here. I'm going to erase some of this. So on the bottom, what we have is we're taking the integral from -3 to -1 of f of x dx, and that has a value of 4. Our second integral is from -1 to +6 of f of x dx. That has a value of -6. And adding those two together, we have a total of -2. So the answer to this integral is -2.